The entry-level sport bike class has long been owned by Kawasaki, but after being challenged by the Honda CBR 250, they're upgrading with the Ninja 300. Now, we spent a whole day on the Ninja 300, and the highlighted characteristic is definitely the parallel twin engine. They've taken the Ninja 250 engine, they stroked it out, they've done some work on the intake to make up for the new displacement. Basically, you're getting 8 extra horsepower. Now that goes from 31 to 39 horsepower claim, and you can definitely feel it. The new 300 engine, though, it still keeps a lot of the characteristics of the old 250, which is the top end bias, and it is a lot more comfortable when you have it screaming up at 10,000 to 12,000 RPM. Having said that, the biggest improvement is the torque production down low. It's got a much broader, more usable power band, which makes it a lot easier to ride. The other great thing about the new Ninja's engine, a lot less vibration. The other one was really buzzy and you could fill it up to the tank. This engine is rubber mounted and it makes a big difference. Another big improvement is electronic fuel injection. It definitely feels a little bit better on the throttle, and starting is real easy. You just turn the key, walk away. It's a modern bike now. No more fiddling with the choke and messing with that in the morning. A really interesting upgrade on this bike is the slipper clutch. There actually has a slipper clutch and it does work pretty well. I managed to chirp the back end a little bit when I did really dramatic downshifts, but it really clears up a lot of that slop, and that's a really good safety feature for entry-level riders. Another good safety upgrade is the ABS. It's available on the SE model. I never engaged the front ABS, but the back ABS kicks in. You can't really break the tire loose. Again, another safety enhancement for the entry-level class. The chassis is also updated. The frame is a little bit more rigid, so they adjusted the suspension settings to accommodate that. The front's a little bit softer, and the shock is a little bit firmer. They also added an extra preload step on the adjustment to the rear shock. Handling-wise, it's still a really nimble turner. They only added a couple pounds to this bike, so it's still remarkably light. It has a 140 rear tire now, and it's just a really quick turning bike. We went on some pretty bumpy roads, and occasionally it could get a little overwhelmed when it was really potholed, but it's really comfortable, and obviously a big thing for an entry-level bike. It doesn't look like an entry-level bike. It looks like a bigger Ninja. It looks more like the ZX6 and the ZX10. New bodywork. The dash is a lot better. No more of the old gauges. It look more like a KLR 650. You got the big analog tack in the middle, and you got the digital speedo. You also have a digital fuel gauge. Now, even though this is a small bike, it's an important model for Kawasaki. The Ninja 250 got a lot of riders into the brand, and they aim to do more of this with the Ninja 300. When you look at the rider profile of this bike, 34% of Ninja 250 owners are women. Ninja 250 riders are also young. 68% are under the age of 35. And more than half of the riders have had less than a year of experience riding. So this is a bike for young riders, for women riders, for entry-level riders, and 40% of the owners make under $50,000 a year. So when you factor in the cost of riding gear, an affordable bike is a big part of the equation of an entry-level bike. Which brings us to the next point, the MSRP. This bike retails for $47.99. This particular model is the SE, the black and green, and it's an extra $200. The SE also offers ABS as a $500 option. So this particular bike is $5,500. Back in 2007, that was one of the big selling points of the Ninja 250. It was a $3,000 bike. So in 5 years, the price has gone up to $5,000, but it is a much better performing bike. So there's no question the Ninja 300 delivers on performance, but does it deliver for its big price tag? That will be a question that we can answer in a comparison test, so stay tuned.